nothing happens. It literally, at minute 5, Rodrigo walks out, which is, interestingly enough, everything after that, in my opinion, is better.
So you think basically the oboe lesson was a mistake to open with?
I think it was a mistake to open with. I thought it was slow and not very interesting, just in general. It piqued my interest right at the beginning where they went, let's have a close-up of a woman's lips and let's say something that isn't sexual. And I went, oh, this is interesting. And then nothing happened for a long while.
Well, no, they had a cheap sex joke. That's why I kept watching it.
A child made a cheap sex joke on his phone, and she went, oh, because she's a prude, and we need to know that immediately.
Yeah. But that was necessary. That was necessary to tell people like me that this isn't a Glee knockoff where it's all going to be about the music. There's going to be something other than music and happy people in this show. I
don't know. I think that there could have been other ways of doing that rather than an electronic device delivering that information. I think it could have been coming out in a scene.
I think he is.
I think he might be jet lagged still, Sean.
Are you having your period?
Period. Yeah.
So after that, things do get better, and I think the Rodrigo scene you pointed out was well acted by both parties, in fact. And then they take us on a little trip through a night out in New York type thing. Mm-hmm. Which ventures dangerously close to becoming a different type of show, I thought. Mm-hmm. I thought that it was a little interesting to have, look at rich guy riding around. And then it shows us something that we've seen so much in TV, which is someone who wants to make it. You know what I mean? It's like this character's whole thing is she wants to make it. She wants to be in. And then what is the struggle going to be like when she gets in there?
She's a little country town girl gone to the big city.
Yeah, that kind of immediately recognizable thing that we all have seen on TV a lot. And again, I don't know. I think that it just was it was a long scene that I didn't care that much about. I don't know. I wasn't really particularly invested in her playing well or getting a good night's sleep or any of those things. And I wasn't enjoying any party atmosphere either. And then we go back to the auditions. There's an audition process that starts to round out the pilot episode. And I was really, I felt for her for a second where she shows up and she's late and she's missed it. And you're like, fuck. Except then you go, oh God. There's a shot and you go, of course, she's just going to go play the music anyway. And someone's going to overhear her. And then she's going to get on is that what's going to happen? And then you watch for 3 minutes as that happens. I just thought that was something like we've seen millions of times in almost every audition ever.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gone wrong. Oh no, wait. They're doing it anyway, even though no one's around? Oh wait, there's someone around. I just wasn't particularly invested.
See, I'd say that there was a lot about the episode that wasn't surprising. I think the whole party scene and what ended up happening with the shots and then the playing off and then the people who arrive and then what ended up happening outside. I mean, nothing really about the show would surprise me.
Original,
but it didn't stop me enjoying it.
Yeah.
Wasn't it kind of refreshing though to watch a sitcom that wasn't based around somebody's fucking couch?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They're doing stuff with their lives.
I think that there are just better ways to get people invested in both in literal music scenes, like scenes of people playing music. I think that has been done better. I think we've seen it done better, whether that's a late quartet or any movies upcoming for review. It is a device book.
But they're movies, not TV.
I know, it's TV, and at a certain point they showed a scene of Rodrigo conducting, and behind him they put a series of images that it looks like they gave an intern some clip art and went, right, go put some exciting images behind him while he waves his arms around. Anyone in this room could have done that, is all I'm saying. It wasn't particularly inspiring. It was just
Sean,
easy.
do you need a hug? I think you need a hug.
I don't need a hug. It just wasn't very good.
I think his movie's coming up in a minute. So, Sean, I take it as filler from you.
It's filler for me, Steve.
Mark.
Thriller, Steve, and thanks for asking.
Shona.
Yeah, it looked like a movie to me. Definitely filler. No, wait, thriller, killer? What's the good
Thriller.
thing? Thriller. It's a thriller.
Mike.
A most unexpected thriller.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that you didn't go, I hate it.
Yeah. Normally you'd expect me to be on Sean's side, wouldn't you?
will you guys let me know what happens later on in the show if you keep watching it? Because I'm just going to predict right now she gets entangled in a web of sex that I won't ever care about.
Well, you don't have to care about it, Sean. We'll continue to predict it and enjoy it at the same time.
Let me know.
And it's Turner for me. And it was Killer. You're right, Shona. Yeah. Okay.
Too many rhyming words.
Yeah. Okay, so next up we have the second of our movies, which is Taken 3. You know, they missed it. They missed a trick with this.
Did they?
Yeah, they should have, in the word taken, they should have replaced the E with a 3.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
that would have been cool.
And you know, for
They
the
did
next
that.
one, they should replace the A with a 4.
But they did that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was in the posters.
Oh.
I was about to say doing that would be the only way you could make this film worse, but it looks like they already covered that trick.
We're all over that.
Mike, tell us about Taken 3. For those who haven't seen the first two.
Okay, so Liam is a very dangerous man to get on the bad side of, and somebody is mean to his family, and he's going to go and kick a hell of a lot of ass trying to put things to right, as he did in Taken 1 and 2. Well, I don't want to spoil it because, you know, the plot is so central to this.
I don't think it's possible to spoil this one, really.
The trailer gives everything away. I haven't seen
yeah.
the movie. I've only seen trailers and promo, and I can tell you that his wife is killed. He goes on a revenge kick trying to kill the killers, and he's pissed off the government. So it is basically the first two Taken movies.
Damn, it's almost like you've seen the movie.
Yeah, I don't have to watch the film, and I could still give it a review. Sorry, Mike. Go on.
What do you think, Mike?
This is pretty terrible. I really liked Taken 1. I thought Taken 2 was okay, but I think this was a Taken too far.
This was taking the piss.
It took.
Uh,
How was Liam in it?
Liam does what Liam does.
Particular set of skills, though, man.
Yeah. And I think I was in a bad place to watch this because I had watched Unknown. You know that movie?
What's the name of it?
The movie I don't know the name of.
Yeah.
I had watched that only a couple of days before I'd seen Taken. And Unknown was actually a much better movie than this. But Liam does his thing. His constant problem, though, is that he's too big to ever appear like he's in any real danger when he's battering lads who are 6 inches smaller than him.
Right.
You know, which is a constant problem, unless, you know, it's a Sith Lord or something.
So it's actually believable that he is battering these lads, then?
Sort of ish.
Yeah.
For a 60-odd-year-old man battering the crap out of a 25-year-old ex-special forces super ninja assassin commando. Yeah, it's
A Spetsnaz. I love that line that he was Spetsnaz. It's like our Navy SEAL. It's Cairo. Where's that? Egypt.
I mean, it's a testament to American engineering, just how much damage an American cop car can take. You know,
Isn't it? And how big they can explode.
Yeah. One petrol tank equals one office block.
Guys, have you seen this? Oh,
Afraid not, Steve.
you know what?
No
If
help
you've-
to you here.
If you've seen the trailer, I think everyone's seen it. Forrest Whitaker's also in this. And holy shit, he's got a beard. And a chess piece. He's got this knight chess piece. And so he must be clever.
Yeah.
And think about angles on stuff if he's carrying the knight. And he's pretty flexible because he's always playing with an elastic band. You can see that he's stretching things and, you know.
Yeah.
there's a lot of
It's
imagery going on
important for a character like that to have a thing.
Yeah.
You know, like your man in the strain.
Character like that.
Yeah.
You know, your man in the
Seems like a
strain,
character
he
is
likes to
things.
drink his milk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got a
Yeah,
thing,
it has a thing.
Yeah. Oh, but there's a scene, right? And Liam Neeson is on the run again, and he meets his daughter secretly in a women's toilets in her school.
It's
right?
not as bad as it sounds.
Right, yeah, and so mum has been murdered, right, and this is the first time they've met, right, and seriously, this is the way the conversation goes, oh my god, Dad, my mom was murdered and you're being framed, I'm pregnant. right, wait for it. And then he sort of goes, You could see him just sort of going, "What the fuck?" And then he goes,
Process, prioritize,
my
process.
Blood, he sort of staggers. Oh, my blood sugars must be low.
God, that sounds like B movie fodder. I won't lie to you.
It is.
Yeah.
You know why she's pregnant, though, right?
Sorry?
That baby, you know why she's pregnant, right?
Yes.
Because that baby's going to took.
It's going to be... No, actually, in this movie, what he said was, not that she's taken... She was snatched. That was the line.
Oh, so they have new verbs now.
She's gone.
Keep it fresh.
She was snatched. So it's going to be, taken for?
Snatched too.
Yeah.
Snatched too. The snatched.
God.
Yeah. And another thing that really irked me was, when there's an action scene, that they moved the camera a bit like, not the last Transformers, the one before, that they moved the camera so fast that you can't actually see what's really going on, and it's overdone. Like it can be done to great effect, but in this it's just overdone. And I kept thinking, Jesus, Jackie Chan never needed to do this. It just sort of showed I don't know, they didn't think that the actors are strong enough in the action scenes, or I didn't see why they were doing this so strongly, They could have backed that off quite a bit. And they didn't do it just once, it was 2 or 3 times, actually.
Yeah. I noticed that this was Luc Besson did this one. Did he do the previous ones? Or was he just drafted in for this one?
I couldn't tell you.
Yes, I believe he did the first one at least.
Okay.
Hence the whole France thing, I think. I'm not sure, though. You know what? Why guess when there's a machine that'll tell us? I'll get on it.
Oh, yeah, and there's another couple of classic lines, where the bad guy rings the super bad guy, and the super bad guy says...
I like when you have levels of bad guys.
Yeah. No, there's a super Spetsnaz guy, And he says, how can I trust you? And he says, you can trust me. Your man goes, all right. He just goes, all right, okay.
Quality character development.
Like, here's my firstborn,
Or here's what I'm holding over you.
Sean.
The first Taken was directed by Pierre Morel.
Okay.
Taken again was directed by Olivier Megaton. And then Stop or I'm Gonna Take You a Lot, which we're reviewing currently, was also directed by Olivier Megaton, whose last name sounds like he's in the right job.
So apart from his comic relief in the form of how bad it was there much else to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of exploring new levels of awfulness, isn't it?
Yeah, especially there is a scene where a police car falls down a lift shaft, and you see some petrol dripping, and then it explodes. But I mean, as Mike says, it nearly takes out this office building. It's such a massive explosion, massive.
You don't know what they had in the trunk. That makes sense to me.
You know that it's not a great film because you've immediately gone to telling us what's happening in the film.
Exactly. There's no
you
spoiling
can't
this.
talk about character development or overarching plot.
Didn't happen,
or
Mark. Did not happen.
the score,
No.
which nobody's mentioned yet, or stellar performance from Liam Neeson, who really convinced me he is a Jedi. So it's obviously just a bit of throwaway action.
It's pretty fluff,
Is it even good throwaway? Like if you had a bout of insomnia one night and you got up, it's 3 a.m., you put the TV on, Taken 3 is on, do you stay to watch?
Well, look, if I hadn't seen the first 2, maybe then.
Right.
But it's the fact that you're watching the same movie for the third time.
Okay. Yeah, you
that's
just
the problem.
watched Taken 1 if you wanted to see
That's
Liam
it.
Neeson and
That's it.
Taken. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, would you rather watch Unknown or Taken 3 again?
Hands down, I'd watch Unknown.
Oh wait, I like this game.
I would actually voluntarily watch Unknown again. You would probably have to use a blowtorch and a pair of pliers to make me watch Taken 3 again.
Wait, I want to go next. Mike, would you rather watch Taken 3 or a Marvel film?
Oh, now you're getting to something we can talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, which Marvel movie we're talking about?
Let's say Winter Soldier.
I'd probably have to watch Taken 3. But Iron
You
Man.
son of a bitch. You so-called motherfucker. Dude, what the fuck?
I would watch Iron Man ahead of Taken 3.
Okay. Okay. I think we've given it enough abuse there.
I just need to say, like, too, that